Hi guys, this is going to be Neo-Frontiersmen, and today I'm going to show you how to do some deer feed. So basically, the way I'm doing it itself. I got the first ideas on the internet itself, and gradually itself with what we got in our local store itself, I've been able to do a blend, and this is the way that I'm blending my deer grain itself, so I can feed the deer annually. I'm doing this, and basically I'm going to tell you frankly, my land is very small itself. We're talking 150 meters itself by 2 kilometers long, and I can tell you the amount of deer itself that are coming since I've started to deer feed is astounding. So I got a good solution itself, which is I'm using apple scented corn. So I got 3 pouch of 25 kilos itself, and after that I'm using Purina Simplicity Original formula. This is horse feed. Deer doesn't matter itself if it's horse feed or not, but this is giving them 13% of protein. So that's still good. And another thing also, it's embedded with molasses, so they like it. That's giving a kick. This is wheat that I got, so the whole grain wheat. And after that I got soy itself, which is the powdered version of soy, and I've got granulated molasses, which is the blackstrap. And the way that I'm doing it is I'm mixing it with the mixer itself that I did rent, but right now it's costing me around 50 bucks every single time, so I might buy one very cheap one itself. Canac Marquis Grenier, or Harbor Freight if you're in the United States itself. Buy an electric one itself, so it's very easy to assemble. And by the way, I'm using also my heater itself, and I got a Tim Horton number 10 coffee can right there, and I got also 2 crates of apple juice, like I said. So basically that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start to heat up the apple juice with the molasses. Okay, so the Tim Horton can right here, what I'm doing is basically I'm removing the flammable part. And today I noticed that I'm doing it in the garage. It's windy outside. Usually I'm doing it outside, but my door is open right now, so this is why it's still safe. Don't do it in an enclosed with propane itself. You're going to poison yourself. It's going to induce carbon monoxide itself, and that's not going to be good. Alright, so I'm using apple juice right there that I'm going to open up. And we're going to give it a good shot. About half. Okay guys, I want to turn it into a syrup. I don't want to do something else. And I did forget matches, so there we go. Always handy. And you're going to see that apple juice is heating you must heat it very slowly itself, so don't rush anything. Now for the granulated molasses. For the granulated molasses, this is what it looks like. So this is what I'm going to use, and as soon as it's heating up, we're going to start to pour some in, and I'm going to shake it. So that way, it's going to really, it's a slow process itself for hydrating back the molasses inside the apple juice. Okay, so bear with me. Okay guys, if you're asking me why I'm using apple juice itself and molasses, well, I'm doing that blend itself to be able, the soy itself, since it's granulated, I'm using that kind of concoction right now to be able to make the soy stick, to to the grain itself. So so the deer feed, the horse feed, and the also the corn. So this is a way that I'm doing it. Plus, it's also a deer attractant itself. It's smelling good for deers. So this is why I'm doing it. And I'm gonna tell you frankly, every time that I'm doing some, everybody is asking me, you know, if they can buy some. So so this is a good tip. I think so. Feel free to make some at home, and if you want to sell it after that, it's very it's a good way for doing it. It's a fun way also to do it. It smells good. You can team up with buddies itself, hunting buddies, and you can drink beer also doing at the same time. I'm by myself here, so so this is why I'm doing it alone. But sometimes, you know, I got some people that are coming by and passing by and starting to chit chat and everything, and we're opening up a beer. So that's the good way of doing things. I think so. That's the cool way of doing things. So anyway, that's the reason why I'm using, you know, apple juice and molasses itself. All right, thanks. Okay, guys. So you can see that the apple juice is starting to boil. So we're gonna go very slowly. And we're gonna start to mix. We're gonna start to mix the molasses. Okay, guys, once it's starting to boil, like I said, you're starting to hydrate, but you watch your feed also, and you watch also the fire, because like you've seen, it's it can turn out to be a little bit messy. So in that way, we're going to do it several times until we're getting a syrup. Instead of apple juice itself, we're going to have a consistent syrup. Okay, guys, so consistency is starting to be about right. I don't want to have it too solid, but too liquid either itself. So this is why I'm always, you know, eating in the same time. I'm stirring right now. I'm watching it, and molasses takes a while before it starts to. And as soon as you're seeing this itself, it's going way too much, a little bit. That's when I'm putting another drop, and cools down, of course. But we're about to be good. So after that, I'm just gonna put it, you know, on the heater mode. Just gonna heat it very slowly but surely, and I'm gonna start to blend. I'm gonna pour a good amount. I'm not very consistent right now, I know. But it's about equal. I'm gonna put equally, you know, corn and horse feed. And wheat. Okay, I'm gonna put some blackstrap. Good amount. And when it's gonna be about time for soy itself, I'm gonna start to blend it. There we go. And just like I said, soy, we're going to be very careful a little bit. We're going to put some, but not too much. And the way that I'm doing it, going to spread it out. So that way it's going to be evenly. I'm going to let it roll for a few minutes itself, and you can smell the smell out of it. It's incredible. So if you didn't eat before, you're going to be starved, I'm telling you. So it smells like cereals. So anyway, so that's my way of doing it. So show you itself, you know, we're knowing that we got a good mixture when right there you can see that I got the soy is mixed and it's agglomerated, so it's gonna go evenly itself. You know, the soy won't go down first, and after that the rest of the things is the lighter material itself is gonna be on down the bottom itself, and the heavier one, heavy large parts are gonna be on the top. So basically, you know, that this is what you want to get as consistency itself. So it's got all the nutriments, it's all that the deer needs. So I'm gonna repeat the process, and I'm gonna mix it for right now, and after that I'm gonna pour it in new bags. So that's basically it, guys. Okay, so I hope so that you enjoy it, and I hope so that you're gonna like it. So please subscribe once again and like, so you can get more vids, and it can tell me that I'm on the right way. In your comments itself, just place back you know, some ideas itself also. I might look at them and I might do a video out of them. Alright, thank you very much. Okay guys, so this is the end of the day. Finally I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 8 bags. There's going to be a little bit of special projects that I'm going to show you in a second video itself. For the juice itself, keep it. Okay, so the juice, you can keep it itself. You can use it for another project that I got. It's a deer attractant, so just letting you know. So there's no, most of the time itself, you're going to try to adjust yourself in order to not to have too much of leftovers. Of course, you're going to have some leftovers, but this is why I'm using every penny of the leftovers that I got. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope so that you did enjoy my video itself, and please, once again, like I said, subscribe, and please put the thumbs up a little bit, so I can be it can cheer me itself, and I can know if I did help you or not into your next good hunt itself. So this is a long year project. Eventually, you know, winter is falling down, and spring is starting to pick up here in Quebec. So right now I'm gonna start to install the game cams and everything. So we're gonna have some pictures itself, and I can tell you one thing: I got way much more fun to film my deers than to kill them. Yes, of course, you know, when I'm giving the kill shot itself, you know, that this is my reward at the end of it, but this is not the whole thing. My fun for hunting is all year long. It's feeding them, it's tracking them, you know, so how many does I got and how many bucks I got. So anyway, so just to let you know itself that hunting is not all about, you know, that season of the year itself. It's all year long. Alright, so thank you very much, guys, and thanks for watching. I hope so that you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for another CNF, so Canadian Frontiersmen. Alright, bye-bye.